It's 7 p.m. and I'm gonna fix my life. That's my plan. I don't want to talk about my bangs. I cut them wrong and now they look stupid forever. They're never gonna be pretty again, and that's okay. So I'm writing 3 horror movies.
You're not gonna do shit! You're not gonna do shit!
And a video essay and another video and a sitcom. And another video, actually, third video as well, which is kind of a video essay, but not really. And then also I'm gonna change like I'm gonna change like course at school, and also I need to find out what my career is gonna be. So let's do this. I'm giving myself 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna eat dinner, and then my life will be fixed. So let's get started. Okay, I'm kind of doing this by just looking through my notes app because I kind of have my entire life like written down there already. I just need to put these ideas into motion, basically. I'm not going through a many episodes. I don't know why I'm being like this. That's just something that happens for you days. Hello? Bro. Let me find. Right, so we're gonna start with career trajectory. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna be? So I have a list, and it's not a complete list because there's always a new job that I want. But the current list, like, it ranked in order of like how bad of what I want to be the most. We have trash man, or like city renovator, I think is the technical term. The woke term, right? The woke. Animal control guy, writer, director, janitor, social studies or history teacher, optometrist, psychologist, faux psychic, kind of like Sean Spencer in Psych, mechanic, and commentary YouTuber, and also I want to be a firefighter, and also I want to be a paramedic, and also I want to be a nurse. And also I wanna be like the model for like stock images. Kinda. Yes. So I need to pick between all of those. And to choose one or multiple, I don't know. But so the plan one of the plans that I have is go to school, get a degree, whatever the fuck, and then like get a diploma, and then become a nurse, and then with that if I'm not loving that, then move to Los Angeles and become a firefighter there, paramedic, using the training as like being a nurse, right, to then become a paramedic and a firefighter, because I already have so much like knowledge. Like, I'd have enough knowledge to be a paramedic, probably, almost, and then I could be a firefighter. But then to be a firefighter until I get really buff. So I'm also planning on starting and working out at some point in the future. Don't really know when I'm gonna fit that in. That's kind of the one thing that doesn't really fit in my plan, because when am I ever gonna do that, But I also need to be fit to be, if I want to be a trash man or a janitor too, probably. And I know a janitor. I told him that I wanted to be a janitor, and he laughed, so I don't really know what that means, or like what that says, or how I should really take that. But yeah, I don't want to be a firefighter in Denmark, because most fire stations, you aren't actually there in Denmark. You're just like I think maybe there's like 3 fire stations in Denmark where there are actual firefighters there at all times. Like, most stations, it's just you can be like a volunteer firefighter, that like you're on call, but not actually. It's just if they need you, they'll call you. So you need to just like always be ready to like go, but not actually like at the station. You're rarely ever doing anything type shit. Which isn't what I want. The thing is, like whatever job I want is always influenced by whatever show I happen to be watching. You know, I want to be a firefighter in LA because of 911. I want to be a nurse because of The Pit. I want to be an animal control guy because of the show Animal Control. I want to be a teacher. I just want to be a teacher. And I want to be a fake psychic because of Psych. Like, yeah, there's always some stupid reason that doesn't actually truly, like, that isn't actually true to my spirit. You know what I mean? It's just about what I like at the moment. Like, I want to be a fucking ghost hunter because of Supernatural. That's not gonna happen because those don't exist. I don't think. Maybe. I hope not. So that's difficult. And also, I've used 5 minutes already of my half hour. So, like, we're already falling behind. And that's what's happening in my life as well. I'm falling behind immediately. So, not important, but this entire video is kind of me being that picture of Tutuzuer. Yes. Optometrist? I don't want to be that. I don't know why that's on there. I have like eyes. Is that what that is? I think so. Psychologist? Okay. I think I'm gonna personally I wanna like I'm writing a bunch of scripts because today my idea is I'm gonna be like a TV writer. I just got a news notification that Trump fired another person from his fucking administration. Will this ever end? No. Okay, if Trump can do it, so can I. Right. Also, I like want to die also, so that's been fun. This was supposed to be very silly, and it's not. I'm truly having like an existential crisis. I don't know what to do with my life. So being a bit raw here, I guess. I don't want to be a teacher because my mom's a teacher, and then it'll just be like, oh, you're a teacher because your mom's a teacher. No, I'm a teacher because I want to be a teacher. I'm doing this of my own free volition. I hate that everything you do is always viewed in the context of everything around you and everything that you've done previously. That's so stupid. Can I just be seen as my own person? But I don't know, I do want to be a teacher. I think that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. It's not the thing that I have, like, the most natural, like, talent for. I've been told quite often that I should be a teacher. And it is something that I'm passionate about, and something I think that I would find easy, but also challenging enough that I wouldn't get bored. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But then also, like all people, I want validation, and I want people to know me, and I want as much praise as possible. So I also want to be a film writer, and I want to be a TV writer, and I want to write screenplays. And also okay, we can like cut it down to like 3 main things, I think, which is nurse, teacher, or YouTuber. Which 3 of these would in which 3 of these jobs would I be giving the most to society? Probably YouTuber. Right. Right. But then I don't know. I think I'm also just stuck in the fact that I live in Denmark, and I don't think there is enough suspense to keep me here. I want my life to feel like a TV show. I need there to always be something happening. But I think life trajectory is gonna be get a degree, make sure that I have enough, like, that I take the right, like, courses to, like, be able to become a nurse if I want, which is, I don't think the requirements are that high to, like, get into nursing school, in Denmark. At least when you think of, like, because I'm gonna be going to, like, I'm gonna be getting a diploma regardless. It's just, if I want to be a doctor, there's, like, a bunch of shit that I would have to take for that to be a possibility. Yeah. So I think current plan, finish this year of school, finish the next 3 years, which is gonna be interesting. get a diploma, and then make sure that I'm able to either become a teacher or become a nurse. And then while I'm doing that, maybe keep making YouTube videos because I actually do find it quite fun. And then while either becoming a nurse or becoming a teacher, I'll be writing screenplays. Because again, something that I enjoy doing, I find fun. And so if I all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, this is what I'm meant to be doing with my life, then like I'll have enough experience because I'll have been doing it as a hobby that I can pursue it. Maybe. Yeah, and then also, like, let's look at my bucket list and see how easy those things are to accomplish. Because sort of at the end of all of this, my number one goal in life is I want to be on Taskmaster. So let's figure that out, right? Because then I would have to be at least a little bit famous, right? It's just because I watch it and it pisses me off, like how, because there's so many things that are just like so easy where I'm like, there's a loophole, there's a perfectly designed loophole right here, use that. And it really pisses me off when people don't. Like when I'm just like, there's just such an easy way to solve this task and people don't do it, that really pisses me off. That really pisses me off. And also my hair is really bad. I really don't want to talk about it. Okay, that's not, well also, that is on my bucket list, is cut my bangs perfectly one day, maybe. That would be nice. Go to the hairdresser once in my life. Yeah, let's find my bucket list. Okay. Now, a lot of the things I would need to have at least a little bit of a level of fame or like acting or writing experience to like accomplish, right? Like the first one is being an episode of Midsummer Murder. This is there an S at the end? I think so. I think learning to enunciate would also be fitting and maybe well needed. Maybe that should be on there as well. I'm trying. Shut up. But yeah, that's number one because I really like Midsummer Murders. And oh my god, like I've spent half of the time already. My life is over. I really like that show. We used to watch a lot with my mom as a kid, and I just think it's really nice because it's very. I love a show that has a premise. It has a premise. You know what's gonna happen in every episode. I think that's beautiful. I love that. I want to be an episode. That would be wonderful. Because they're still going. They're still airing, and they will never stop. It's like Grey's Anatomy, but worse. But in a beautiful way. And then also I want to just own a Tiffany lamp. That one's pretty easy. I could do that right now. Then I want to be on that French show with the good lighting. You know the one I'm talking about. I just think that would really boost my ego very well. And I need that currently, and I think I would need that in the future as well. That would just be great. Whenever I was sad, I could just look back at that interview and be like, well, I looked amazing there. So I think that was fine. But then again, need to be famous for that. So, then operate a deli with a shop cat who wears a tie. So yeah, I need to do that also. Commit tax fraud. That one's pretty easy. But I'm not gonna actually do it though, because that'd be good. Then being a Hallmark movie, I actually am writing a script for a like horror Hallmark movie. Something that would be really funny, like a Hallmark Christmas movie, but then it's horror. That would be wonderful. And then witness a real life road work ahead sign. That one's, I probably have done that before, I just didn't realize. Because I was in America once. So I guess just go to America is one of these. I can do that, I've done before. Oh my god, I'm so fucking okay. Get married is on there. That one's pretty easy. I feel like that'll happen at some point. I'll fit that in. Open the door during a car wash. Yeah. But then also I don't want a driver's license. But I should probably get one. So I just figured that out. Also, I want to learn Hindi. I just think it'd be really like a neat party trick if I was just like fluent in Hindi, you know? That's just, it would be very unexpected, you know? But a lot of people speak it, so it would be useful, you know? What else? Disappear mysteriously as a bus drives by. That would just be neat. I've tried before, it didn't really work. And then be mentioned in or be on That's Reason I've Done Oliver, just like my favorite show. I just would love to be on like one of his And Now segments. That would be really cool. Yeah. So that's that. I have 10 minutes left after 30 minutes I gave myself. So what else do I need to fix in my life? Oh, I don't even know what school I'm gonna be going to next year. I don't find out for another month. That's really gonna ruin my life if I don't get into the one that I want. So I'm hoping that I will get into that one. But we'll see. And if I do, then that will be like an hour of transportation every day. Let's solve that issue. If I do get in there, let's see how I can minimize the amount of time I need to spend on transportation as much as possible without spending an impossible amount of money. Yeah. Okay. If I need to be at school at 8 a.m. every morning, then okay. I just almost like coughed out my hairball, I think. I'm turning feline. I don't know. Okay. If we need to be at school at 8 a.m. every morning, then I'd have to get there 7:50, which is fine, actually. That would take an hour and 4 minutes. And so how would I do this? It's just, oh, I just need to walk 15 minutes and take a bus. And then but then again, that messes with my life plan, because that's 2 hours of my day every single day spent on a bus, or I guess an hour and a half, and then half an hour walking. So for that hour and a half, what can I do an hour and a half every day? What can I do in that time period that would help, that would be productive? Oh my god. You know the movie Little Prince? Great movie. Watched it like 80 times as a kid, I think. But you know how like the little girl, like her mom has like this gigantic plan of her life, like in like 10-minute increments of what she's supposed to do every single day. Can she make one for me? That would be wonderful. Thank you. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. But it's not really working. Okay, my 30 minutes is almost up. I think I got my life pretty well fixed. So that's nice. A bunch of stuff that I've missed out on previously that I can't go back and change. My past is full of regrets, but I guess I can't do anything about those. It would be nice if I could also fix those in 30 minutes. I can't, it's impossible. So maybe I'll do a part 2 where I find peace with that in 30 minutes at 7 p.m. on a Thursday. I don't know. But that's okay. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep posting on this YouTube video. I started this school for a school thing. That school thing is over. I'm gonna keep doing it, I think. It's fun. I'm gonna make a video about Papa's Pizzeria, okay? Fret not. I will. But I needed to solve my life and fix my life first. So, okay, thank you for watching. Please like and please subscribe. Please do that. Please. Thank you, please. Please. Okay, thank you, goodbye.